Hey, bourbon brothers and sisters, Angry Mac here, and where does our craft journey take us today? Here I am in Long Island, sitting here, freezing cold. I am heading down to the Smoky Mountains, Pidgeon Forge in Tennessee. Most people think Tennessee and they think Jack Daniels, but I'm going to tell you about a distillery that's not a tourist trap. I'm going to tell you about a distillery there in Tennessee who's not just throwing some moonshine bottles on the wall. I'm going to tell you about a distillery and some people down there are some making kick ass bottles. Now, as I said, when you think of Tennessee, the first thing everybody thinks is the Tennessee products, the charcoal, blah, 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 blah. Tennessee's putting out some great whiskey. Absolutely great whiskey. Chattanooga, a Nashville Barrel Company, um, St. Dominic. Southern Collective, as everybody knows, is one of my favorites. Ryan and the boys down there are doing a great job. But today we are talking about King's Family Distillery. We have Justin King, born and raised there. He's got roots there. He's an Appalachian mountain boy. The rumors are he got his start maybe not doing it the right way. Maybe running some moonshine, cooking some stuff in his bathtub. Who knows? And then we have Cara King, whose family was in the grain industry, supplying the grain so we could have our bourbon. They said, you know what? They got married, had some common bonds, and here we go. We got King County. Can't leave out Gina, who is the handler of all information. So those are the people down there, very small staff, running King's family, doing some great things. The products are absolutely amazing. They run all different kinds of things. Bourbons, rye, vodkas. This lemonade vodka, put it in an Arnold Palmer, knock yourself out. What do we have here? King's 10 year? You know what? I'm going to pour the King's 10 year right now. So we got the King's 10 year in my glass, which is amazing. It's been winning awards. Some of these won awards in the 2025 New York Festival. Cara, Gina, Justin, can you get me to the 2026? It's a hop, skip, and a jump from where I am. But I digress. Killing is King's Rye. We also have the chocolate. Put in your eggnog. You're welcome. Then we have, even though this one's not opened yet, I've had this before, the thrice barrel. That means three. Wine cask finish. Ice wine. And the American Light whiskey. It says high proof whiskey. So you're warned. It's coming in around that 150 or so, 155. These are killers. So when you go to distillery, some of the things you see there, they have a wheated, they have the honey Ryconic, they have the 10 year, the chocolate, the ALW, different kinds of finishes. I don't even know what the finishes are, but I tell you what, everything I've had there have been fantastic. You go in there, you sit down with Carrie, you sit down with Justin. From what I hear, you go down there, Justin will talk your ears off and drink with you all day long. Just great people. Go down there, jump into the distillery, Smoky Mountains, figure out who these people are, and get going. So you look here, and why do we want to drink King's Family? That's a question, and it's a good question, because it's a great price point. All of the bottles are reasonably priced. This right here, to be shipped to me by a friend, was $90 or less. All of their things are a great price point. Every single thing you buy from them is reasonably priced. You can go in there, distillery only products, shipping products, you can find them, you do ship. Why this is a craft, family owned, Tennessee roots. This is not a tourist distillery. If you are going down there to see them, you're going down there to see them. This is for the people who love the craft and love bourbon. If this is you and you haven't heard of them, you need to get to Pidgeon Forge. I'm not joking around. Don't make me angry. Nobody wants to see it. I think I'm like the Hulk, Bruce Banner. Then we have real production, real barrels, real finishes. So Justin is the master distiller, the blender, whatever you want to call him. He's out there putting together masterpieces for us. And believe me, I've said it before. I've tried a lot of questionable whiskey. I don't want to say bad because everybody's palate's different. Some people actually like Dickel, which is down there in Tennessee also, along with Uncle Nearest, who's going through some interesting times right now. But Once again, don't want to get into it. This isn't a gimmick distillery. This is as I said, this is a true craft distillery. Why is it different? I don't know why it's different. I actually do know why it's different. It's different because people down there care. They're not sitting up there in a boardroom thinking about what are we going to allocate, what is this year's batch going to roll out. They're going, wow, let me try this. Justin's like a mad scientist, from what I understand. They're creating small batch sizes. Just because I get something one year, like the Honey Ryconic, they put out the next batch, there may be subtle differences, and there probably should be subtle differences because they are small batches. They're not claiming to be what they're not. Full transparency on their labels. You can go in there, you can talk to them, you can pick up the phone and call them. You're probably not going to get Justin and Cara, you're probably going to get Gina, but if you get them, good for you. So we're going to look down. The first thing I want to do is, I want to break down this 10-year. This 10-year is coming in for me at 128 proof. Bottle I had. The color is absolutely fantastic. A nice golden, great legs. The nose is just candy sweetness with a hint of fruit. Unbelievable. It drinks like a comforting, warm caramel sweetness, lingering finish. This is that old sweatshirt that when you want something comfortable, you throw on that old sweatshirt, you know how it's going to feel, you know how it's going to taste, and it's going to make you feel good. Love the way it finishes right now. Value-wise, you get this from that $60 to $80 range. It is worth the money to get it shipped to you. Even better, get in there, see what it's like. Now we're looking craft versus corporate down there. Yeah, you can go to Jack Daniels, have a great time. Go to Jack Daniels, get yourself some barrel proof, get yourself some rye, see where everything originated down there, see the whole Tennessee process. But what you're not going to get is you're not going to get Jack Daniels' family. You're not going to get it. But will you get when you go to King's? You'll get the King's family. You get the people making what they're selling. You'll get the stories, you'll get the laughs, and you're getting great bourbon. Great bourbon. Craft distillers, they don't have these big $1 million marketing. What they have are passionate individuals. And I'll tell you, I've spoken to a lot of the craft owners, and they're all passionate. You're not going to get as passionate or more passionate than the Kings. You may be just as passionate, and I've spoken to a lot of them, and a lot of them are. They're not there to make money, because I've said it before. They're not going to be billionaires when they're done. They're not going to sleep going, wow, just hit our second billion. We're going to be a trillionaire soon. They're saying, you know what? What do I need to do to make the best product I can give to the people who love this? They firmly believe, and what I mean about they, I spoke to Cara. I've never spoke to Justin. They believe that they want to put something in your glass that you could share with other people. They are part of a great community. I spoke to Cara. We had a great conversation. I actually sent her handshakes because she was interested in what I had. Not just like, oh yeah, thanks, Mac. She was really interested. She was excited. She was looking forward to it. She asked me a lot of questions. It is such a personable place down there. They want to know who you are, and it's not just small talk. And once they know who you are, they want to know what you like. So as I said, a friend of mine went down there and said, hey, you know if Angry Mac has this bottle? And Cara looked at him and said, no, he doesn't have this one. This is the one you want to get him. So listen, final verdict, we're going here. King's family is a giant home run, hitting it out of the park with many, many expressions. I have 6 here. There are many more on the website. There are many more not listed on the website that you can go into the distillery. You're not going to find this bad boy on the website. But go in there. Give yourself a chance to try them all before you buy them. If you don't have a chance to buy them, if you don't have a chance to try them, shoot me a message. Leave a comment. Like and subscribe to Angry Mac. Please subscribe. I beg you. I know I got to this very late in the program, but I'm very excited about King's family. If you can't tell the truth right here. Now listen. This is not something you're going to find in your local bar. This may not be something you find on a local shelf, but this is something you certainly should try. I'm going to give this, once again, Angry Mac approved. My house, being the approval rate is low, but out there, I hope the approval rate is higher than here. The bar is very low. Find the people you love. Give them a hug. Get some King's family. Support Cara King. Support Justin King. Support Gina. Because their only mission is to provide you with something absolutely fantastic. And they're killing it. Cheers, everybody. Damn delicious.